It is the year 3024, and Earth is running low on natural resources. A team of scientists creates a robot known as NEP-2NO to search underwater for an energy source known as Gaia. Does this game sink into the abyss, or is it a cave worth exploring? Abyss is a very simple game. You play as NEP-2NO, and you need to travel through 12 different missions. After beating all 12 missions, you unlock a speedrun mode, where you have to complete the missions as quickly as possible. To complete each mission, you must earn 6 pieces of Gaia before proceeding to the exit. The circle of light on the screen grows smaller if you have not collected Gaia for a while. This won't instantly kill you, but it will make it much harder to see your surroundings. If you crash into a wall, you instantly die. Later in the game, you also encounter moving obstacles that will also kill you in one hit. You are dropped right into the game with no explanation about the controls or even what you're supposed to do. The first time I reached the goal, it said mission failed. I had no idea why at the time, but now I know it is because I had only collected 5 of the 6 Gaia pieces in that level. The controls are a bit tricky to get used to at first. This makes the game hard to get into, but if you stick with it, by the time the 3rd level rolls around, you'll be navigating through levels like a pro. The level design is very good once you get used to the controls, and eventually you'll blame yourself for dying rather than blaming the game itself. The game's style makes it great for 5-minute play sessions or 30-minute play sessions. You use left to right on the D-pad to rotate Neptuno, and you use the A button to propel yourself forward. You will quickly discover that you rotate very slowly. This will cause you to crash into walls many times early on in the game. The option to adjust rotation speed or the inclusion of a reverse button would have easily solved this problem. The graphics in this game look rather nice, for a DSiWare game at least. The wavering light surrounding Neptuno and its waving tentacles create an environment that is very nice to look at. A small complaint I have with the menus are that the high score times are very hard to read against the background, as they are 2 slightly different shades of blue. If the brightness is turned up to maximum, the text will be slightly easier to read, but the developers could have easily made the text red or any other color but blue. The music in this game is absolutely fantastic, and it creates a very soothing underwater environment. Just when you think this music is going to get old soon, the game switches it up and starts playing a song even better than the last. The sound effects are also nice, but unfortunately the audio is slightly hindered by out-of-place grainy voiceovers. If you turn off the volume, the voiceovers are gone, but you're also missing out on some of the best music on DSiWare, so it's best to put up with it. Abyss has an equal amount of positives and negatives, but the positives are so large compared to the negatives that they almost cancel them out entirely. If you enjoy a fast-paced shooter with hundreds of bullets on the screen at once, then maybe this game isn't for you. But if you're looking for an engaging experience on the go, Abyss is a great game to have. eShop Gamers gives this game an 8 out of 10.